Welcome to the Double R Show, the podcast that features everything about North Lincoln County. The Double R Show, directed and produced by Paul Robertson and hosted by the voice of Lincoln City, Roger Robertson.
Thank you, John, and welcome to the Double R Show. Double R here along with son Paul, and today we're going to be talking about schools, insurance, and the Senior Fair.
Yeah, so, I guess covering all ages, right? School from K through 12. We've got Dr. Dolan on. We're going to have Charlotte Lato. She's going to be talking, obviously, about some significant changes to the insurance market and Medicaid, Medicare.
Especially for the seniors, Medicare and Medicaid, you betcha.
And then Mr. Philip Leroy Robertson is going to be talking about the Senior Fair and also the Angels Ball coming up in December. But
look out, three Robertsons coming at you.
Yeah.
On a Double R Show.
Wouldn't it be great to have all your insurance needs handled by one agency? This is Charlotte Lato with Farmers Insurance and the Insurance Store. Visit our office next to the Wildflower Grill in Lincoln City. Let us be your one stop for your personal, commercial, health, and Medicare insurance needs.
This message is for Karina, our mom who finished her high school diploma at age 28. Hi, Mom. It's Emmettith and Nicholas.
Congratulations on getting your diploma.
You worked so hard and have taught us so much. We love you.
When you graduate, they graduate. Finish your high school diploma for you and for them. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Woven Legacies is a special sale of kilims, rugs, bags, shoes, jewelry, and home decor made by artisans in Turkey. Sale of these items at the Lincoln City Cultural Center will support the center and also the ongoing care of Julie Reynolds Oterman. All treasures of Woven Legacies were imported by Julie and her late husband, Sener Oterman. View the entire display today at the Lincoln City Cultural Center and own a treasure destined to become a family heirloom.
Dr. Miley Tolan, Superintendent of Lincoln County School District, joins us. Welcome.
Oh, it's good to see you.
You have got the doors open. They've been open for some time. And how is enrollment this year in comparison to years gone by?
Yeah, well, last time I was here, Roger, we were actually talking about how as part of the bond development and deciding if we were doing that, it looked like we were going to lose about 100 students a year across the county for the next 10 years. And so we project that way. That's how we budget. It's how we do our staffing. And it's looking like we're up from that projection. And so we're feeling good about that. It's looking, tentatively like we're really up 65, which is like down 35 when you think about it. So compared to losing 100 students, we're feeling good that we might be in a more stable place when it comes to
enrollment. Is there a reason for that, Miley, that you can put your finger on?
Not a scientific one, but part of the projection is based off of declining birth rate. And the students that are coming into school now are COVID babies. And so these are students that were born when we were all home during COVID they were born during COVID. And so other districts across Oregon are seeing a slight uptick where they were projecting to be down. So it is not a scientific reason that is why, but it could be that maybe the birth rate year was different. So we'll find that out after, but yeah.
The activity going on right now in relation to the bond measure that passed, where is that process?
It is so exciting.
I bet it is.
Thank you for asking. We've been having ribbon cuttings, and one of the companies that we work with the bond to get information out said, are you going to ribbon cut for everything you do? And we might, because we're really excited about it. But I'll just speak to North area a little bit and then can talk about where we're at with some of the other ones. In Ocean Lake, it was the first elementary school to get a turf playground as part of the bond. So we're really excited. Starla Nelson, the principal there, said the kids love it. They're out there all the time playing on it. We were also able to do our first rubberized playground, which allows for ADA accessibility to all the different toys and to be able to put some different swings in. Very important. Yeah. We want all of our students to be able to play and be outside and have fun with their peers. So we're excited about that. We just had a ribbon cutting, which I think I talked about this last time. My most exciting project in the whole bond is TAF 712 getting the concession stand, which might seem really weird, but the 17, 18 years I've been here, they haven't had a real concession stand for that high school, even though it was a newer high school. So they now have a concession stand where volunteers can watch the game while they're working the concessions. They were able to put a window in that sees into the main gym. And with that, they were able to put in single-use bathrooms, which have been great at all of our schools. Kids, kids like privacy, just like adults. And so having those bathrooms has been a great addition in that area. So if you're at TAF 712, I encourage you to just walk in and take a look at that. That was great. We also have been starting the conversations for the new music room at Taft Elementary. Taft has mandatory 6th grade band and not enough space to be able to do that. And so that's part of the expansion at Taft Elementary. And then also up at TAF 712, one of the things we really were looking at in the bond is how can we expand our career and technical education capabilities for students. And so they were able to add on to the newer forestry building that was put in, and they've added on a wood shop. And so they've actually started teaching wood shop again this year, which we haven't had. I mean, I was principal 7 or 8 years ago. We didn't have it the 5 years I was there. So they haven't had wood shop for 12 to 13 years at TAF 712, and they've added a section of shop that they hope to keep expanding through natural resources. So we're excited about that. And then the other thing along with CTE that has been able to expand because of the move to a block schedule at Taft, which means they have 90-minute periods. That partnership with Oregon Coast Community College that we started for a welding program in North County quite a long time ago has expanded to 16 students now.
16 in North Lincoln County?
Yes, 16
really?
High school students will walk away after completing the program with 2 different certifications in welding thanks to our partnership with Oregon Coast Community College.
They'll be ready to go into the workforce.
They will. Yeah, and it has a waiting list.
Amazing.
OCCC has a waiting list, which is part of the awesomeness of them being able to get their new center built. Georgia Pacific and Oregon Coast Community College were just up recently with students using the virtual welder that we have so that kids could say, yeah, this is really something I do want to do, and experience that a little bit before they start the program. So we're really excited about that partnership.
This program, the welding program and the shop programs is going county-wide, but because of the tie with the community college, right?
Yeah, so Taft 712 was the only school left that didn't have wood shop anymore. So the bond is what made that possible to be able to get wood shop back up at Taft 712. The welding is a countywide program. We were able to get it started down at the Port of Toledo. So the partnership really started with Oregon Coast Community College, Lincoln County School District, and the Port of Toledo so that we could get a welding lab put at the Port of Toledo because they have a hard time keeping enough welders.
They needed the jobs filled now.
Exactly. So we were able to do this partnership, and so we started one in North County at Taft because we used to have a shop and we used to have welding and we didn't anymore. So we had a system ready to go there, and then we were able to build one down at the port. So that has been able to expand for more adult learners because we've been able to, through Lincoln County School District, put more welding back into our high schools. So really, we've been able to expand for adults and for students across the county, partly just with the passage of that bond measure to be able to put welding back up at Taft full time.
Bond measure did a lot, sure. It instituted a lot of programs, came back into the fold, but just the welcoming, here, you're doing a good job, Miley Tolan, and the school district. We need more.
Yeah.
You've got to feel good about it.
Yeah. No, it is really, it's exciting. And it's exciting to see, our pass rate was really high for that.
Right.
I love the fact that when we passed the last bond 15 years ago, we were able to start projects the next day. The same things happened here. Crestviews roof has been replaced. We have new siding on part of the elementary school down
Desperately
at Crestview.
needed.
Exactly. Yeah, the safe and dry and secure places. Taft Elementary has the blue box for an intruder system. So just like a fire alarm, we can now contact law enforcement immediately, anybody in the school. So, and those will be happening across the county. So it's some of the little things that probably won't have a ribbon cutting, but are so important for schools.
Safety.
Exactly. Yeah.
Safety. Can't speak any higher about that.
Yeah.
It's got to be a number one priority.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Dr. Miley Tolan, thank you for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And the year's off and going well.
It is. Can I give one plug for something awesome that we have going on pretty quick? Okay. So some people might not know, but the Lincoln County School District has a very robust nutrition services program. One, it just received national recognition for being a rural school that's innovative on how they're bringing in locally farm-sourced foods into the schools. But part of that is because we also have school gardens, and we're working on a 3-year expansion plan to have them in every school. This year, we are putting on our first ever Garlic Palooza on October 11th. It'll be down in Toledo at Memorial Field. It's an all-day event, vendors, music, garlic cooking competitions for people. We'll be teaching people how to braid garlic. And the cool thing is all of our schools in Lincoln County grew garlic to help make this happen. So we are really, really excited for October 11th in Toledo down at Memorial Field.
Garlic Palooza.
You bet.
October 4th, Chinook Winds Casino Resort invites you to join in on the fun as they welcome for one night only original member of the Beach Boys, Al Jardine and the Pet Sounds Band, featuring a special tribute to Brian Wilson.
And she'll have fun together to the round, get around, I get around,
Don't miss all the hits for one night with Al Jardine and the Pet Sounds Band, with a special tribute to Brian Wilson.
If everybody had an ocean across the USA.
Reserve seating starts at only $40. Call 888-MAIN-ACT, stop by the Chinook Winds box office, or go to etix.com. Al Jardine and the Pet Sounds Band, October 4th at Chinook Winds Casino Resort, where concerts are better at the beach.
Northwest Septic Service is your one-stop shop for all your septic needs.
Northwest Septic Service offers pumping, maintenance, repair, and inspections with one call, 541-994-6977.
Buying or selling a home? Northwest Septic Service can inspect your sewer line or an entire septic system.
Old or failing septic system? Northwest Septic Service can rejuvenate most drain fields, saving you thousands of dollars. 541-994-6977.
Serving Lincoln, Tillamook, and Yamhill counties, Northwest Septic Service. On the podcast, we have Charlotte Latho. Charlotte is with Farmers Insurance Agency here in Lincoln City, but more importantly, with Medicare insurance from a variety of companies, right, Charlotte?
Yes, that is correct. I've been parked with the insurance store since 2006, and I am a health and Medicare broker. And so, yes, appointed with many, many different carriers and all in the groove of what's going on, this very important Medicare system.
And there is a lot going on because Samaritan Medicare is leaving the county.
Yes, it is. So for those of you that don't know, the Samaritan Medicare Advantage Plan has ended its contract with Medicare effective the end of this year. So December 31st of this year, you will no longer, your plan with Samaritan will end, and effective January 1st of 2026, you will only have Medicare A and B.
Does this mean the sky is falling?
No.
Thank you.
Because here I come to save the day, but I won't.
Good girl.
I won't quit my day job. So anyway, no, it doesn't mean that the sky is falling. So you're going to have some really good options. First of all, in 2025, Devoted Health, which is another Medicare Advantage plan carrier, they came into Lincoln County, and they are going to continue to offer a plan in Lincoln County for 2026.
That's going to be the major one?
That is going to be the only one.
Oh, the only one.
One of the things to remember about Medicare Advantage plans is they're offered on a zip code by zip code basis. And so believe it or not every county and every city in America has a Medicare Advantage plan. Okay, so Devoted came into Lincoln County last year. You know, a few years back, we had several players. Those players exited. That was Regents Blue Cross and MODA. Samaritan was in our county for 2025, as well as Devoted. So Samaritan is leaving, Devoted is staying. But they are bringing with them for 2026 some really good plans.
Like what?
Well, they have 3 plans, for example, that are going to be a 0 monthly premium. They have one plan.
Whoa. Back up again. No premium?
No premium. So 0.
Wow. That's that I could afford.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty good deal. In addition, they're going to have what they call their premium plan, which will be $47.50 a month. The groovy thing about these plans is they're all going to have some level of dental benefits, as well as alternative care, vision benefits, chiropractic benefits, food and home card for certain individuals, over-the-counter card. They're also going to have the drug benefit, which is embedded, and a gym membership. So these plans are going to be nice and robust, very similar to what Samaritan has offered this year.
So what else do I need to do to get part of this devoted program?
Mm-hmm. So you can do a couple different things. When the Medicare annual election period opens on the 15th of October, you can certainly contact Devoted directly. We are a Devoted representative in Lincoln County, and so you can call our office. We have 3 agents this year who are dedicated to working with the many, many thousands of people who are losing the Samaritan Plan. And so we can get you in for an appointment. We can discuss your options to either enroll in the Devoted plan, or if you want to, you can move to a Medicare supplement and a drug plan, which is a different kind of plan.
Tell me about that.
Sure. Medicare supplement plans work with Original Medicare. So Medicare pays for your medical treatments and services first. The Medicare supplement plan can come along and pay for all or part of the medical expenses not covered by Medicare. Because remember, Medicare pays about 80% of your medical treatments and services.
Okay.
So the supplement plan's going to pick up that almost 20% balance. Okay. The nice thing about Medicare supplement plans is they're offered and accepted nationwide. There's no networks that you have to stay within. In addition to that, so they travel with you. They also have a foreign travel benefit. The downside of a Medicare supplement plan, they don't include a drug plan. So that means that you have to purchase a separate drug plan if you want to continue with drug plan benefits. And they don't include ancillary benefits, the routine dental, vision, hearing, that kind of thing.
Okay, tell me about who needs to do what. Okay, I have Devoted through you right now. I assume I've got to go in and meet with you again, or do I?
And you actually have, if I can go ahead and say this,
Yes.
Roger, you have the Premier plan. So the Premier plan is going to be that $47.50 a month. Now, if you and Pat want to move down to one of those 0 premium plans, we certainly do need to talk about that. Otherwise, if you're happy with the plan, then you can stay right where you are. You should receive within the next day or so something called annual notices of change. Those are documents that are sent to you by Devoted that will indicate and show all of the different changes, premium changes, formulary changes for the new year. Once you review that information, if you want to make a change, give us a call. We'll get you in.
Now, next Tuesday, you're going to be at Senior Fair. It would be an appropriate time to visit with people about this.
Absolutely. You bet. That is actually going to be what's called a sales event. So we will be able to talk with people directly about the Devoted plan and explain the benefits. So do please come visit us at Senior Fair.
Now, the Devoted plan, again, not only has the medical benefits, but a variety of other things as well, food and gasoline.
Yes, so this is a little bit of a different twist. So the Devoted for this next year has what they call a food and home card. So the food and home card, for example, if I can say again, you're going to have, I believe, it's $75 a month, which is $900 a year per person, Roger. That's per person, for food, groceries, and utility benefits. You're also going to get, I believe it's $30 or $40 per quarter in an over-the-counter card for personal care items. So those are nice benefits. In addition to that, you're going to have a $3,000 a year dental and alternative care benefit.
Okay, Charlotte, for those people that need to come in and visit with you a bit, they're on the Samaritan program or another program.
Correct.
How do we get a hold of you? What do we do?
Please give us a phone call, 541-994-2884. Our office is right north of Wildflower Grill in Lincoln City, and we would love to help you.
You'll find a book for every occasion at Bob's Beach Books. Something to read as you relax by an open fire? We have it. Studying a particular topic? We have that too. Traveling to a far-off land? Discover it first by reading. Bob's Beach Books in the Ocean Lake area of Lincoln City? Come discover.
Zantello Law Group has moved. I'm Josh Zantello, and our law firm is now located across from the Lincoln City Community Center on Northeast 21st. Our law firm of knowledgeable professionals stand ready to assist you in life's matters.
Phil Robertson joins us now on the podcast, and we're going to be talking about Senior Fair. 30-some years, Mr. Phil.
Yeah, it started, what, in 1989, 88?
88.
Yeah.
It's a lot of years of one event.
Maxine Bush and Joe Delavelle, God rest them both. They were the ones that came up with the idea. Then it kind of spun off from there, and now it's been going on ever since. So, besides a couple years of COVID, of course, because,
we had no choice, no matter. So this year's Senior Fair is going to be, again, up at Chinook Winds Casino Resort in the Convention Center. What kind of exhibitors are we looking at?
Well, with all the changes to Medicare, Medicaid in recent months and last year, there's a lot of that information there this year. So I know a lot of people have been asking us about that kind of information. So we've got a lot of people up there to answer questions. Charlotte Lalo is one of those individuals that's going to be up there to help us decipher some of those informations from the Medicare and Medicaid people. Also, it's a proven fact that seniors need to volunteer. And we have a lot of places you can come up there and learn where you can volunteer at. Because
it gives them a reason to get up in the morning.
Well, it's a proven fact that you live longer when you volunteer. And you live a healthier life when you volunteer. And I think you can attest to that. You volunteered quite a bit. So, yeah, and here you are 79 and you're still kicking pretty well. So that's just it. It's like, yes, there's a lot of it. Health that comes from volunteering. So, we've got St. Peter's, the Fisherman Church. We've got the Congregational Church. We've got Habitat for Humanity. And if you want to talk about some longevity, former president, God rest him, Jimmy Carter just passed away, and he Habitat for Humanity until he was 99 years old. So, it's a good place to volunteer. Other things we've got is some of our places to retire to. So we've got that, and we have lots of vacations because we have our Travel Expo by Always Traveling here as well.
So, I know a little bit about that.
Yeah, you might know the person who's in charge of that. Yeah.
But it is interesting, the variety of booths. It's not just senior issues.
No.
There's reasons for anybody to come up.
Right, exactly. If you want to get your gutters done, we're going to have gutter fitters up there. We've got those kind of information as well. Power Ford. Hey,
Nestor.
Come see Nestor. He'll help you find a new vehicle for you if you know. Family Resource Home Care, which is a new booth. And we've even got the Biosphere back again this year as well. So Paul and his group of people over there are going to be bringing that back as well, which I think is a great booth. And again, another great place to volunteer.
Opportunity to come in and taste Moe's Clam Chowder.
Moe's has been with us since the beginning. And, thanks to Frank and his crew, they'll be with us again this year. And again, the chowder's free. So
now we do have some drawings that will be taking place as well.
Yeah, being that it's Chinook Winds' 30th year, Heather Hatton up there has given us some more of the packages. We've got giveaways for the casino, from tickets to dinners and that kind of stuff. Plus, every hour starting at 10 o'clock, on top of the hour, we'll have $100 in cash. You must be present to win. If that person's not there, we roll that money on to the next hour. We've had as much as up to $500 because people haven't been there. So you got to come in, get your ticket at the front entrance. You got to find the 4 booths located somewhere inside of the convention center. Get those signed and then return it to the Chinook Winds booth, and that gets you entered into the.
Now, the package that Chinook Winds has kicked in is $650, and that'll be the final drawing at 4 o'clock.
Correct.
Again, with that, you're going to have to be present to win.
Yep.
We've got dinner for 2. We got a room for 2.
Yep.
For 2 nights,
I should say. Tickets.
Tickets for 2. Golf for 2.
Yeah, it's the whole package.
It's the whole meal deal, if you will.
Yeah, another great show.
$650 package. You must be present to win.
Yes.
Now, you are also involved with Angels Anonymous, Festival of the Trees, and tickets are now on sale.
They are. The easiest way to do it is you can go up to the chamber office and go see Lori up at the chamber. That's one great place if you want to buy a table up there. A great place to do it. Or you can go online. Go to our
table
website.
And or single tickets.
Correct. You both.
Okay.
Well, yeah. If you want to buy single tickets, go online. That'd be a lot easier just to buy them online. Just if you want to buy 1 or 2 tickets, the easiest way to do it. And again, just go to the website, Angels Anonymous LLC, I believe it is .com. And you'll find it.
So Angel Ball is
again. It's the Saturday, December 6th. Is it?
First Saturday in December.
First Saturday in December, and then the week prior to that, we have all the trees set up beginning on that Wednesday, before that the ball. And on Friday of that same week, we'll have Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus up there from 5 to 8 o'clock. Again, we have lots of ways to enter in. You don't have to necessarily buy a tree. There's raffles we'll have up there as well. So, we get certificates and gift items from all over the county. And we also have, again, bringing back is the Taste of Lincoln City, which is a really popular one. We go out and we get gift certificates to all the local restaurants, from Depot Bay to Rose Lodge. And we just put it all in one big package and, talk about being able to have your dinner for the rest of the year.
It's a feast of Lincoln City.
It really is. And the other thing is the trees. Some of these trees, if you buy these trees, your Christmas shopping is complete for the year.
And you don't have to go to the ball to be able to buy one of the trees.
Right. We're going to be putting these online this year. So on Wednesday before the ball, we'll have these trees online, and you can buy it now is the way we're looking at it. So we'll have the prices for the buy it now prices. So if you can't make it in there, you can place a bid online. So thanks again for the Chamber of Commerce who's helping us with that one as Lori up there as well.
So the Angel Ball, December 6th, Chinook Winds Casino Resort. The senior fair is on next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, October 7th. Again, in the Convention Center at Chinook Winds Casino Resort. Open to the public. Come on in.
9 to 4 o'clock. Big drawings at 4 o'clock, but you got to be there before that to get entered into the drawings.
And every hour on the hour.
Correct.
It's cash.
It is big cash. Like $100 every hour.
That's a fun thing.
Sure. And then, you can come into the show, spend a few hours with us, go out to the gaming floor, go have lunch, come back and stick around for the drawing. So, yeah, make it a whole day.
Make it a day. And again, 2 big dates, all coming up December 6th. That's Angel Ball, October 7th, Senior Fair. Tickets now on sale for the Angel Ball.
Correct.
Go up to the Lincoln City Chamber of Commerce, and there's a good place to buy them and online.
Yep.
Phil Robertson, back in a moment.
We at La Roca are proud of our food, but don't take our word for it. Read the reviews. One person wrote, "The service was friendly and efficient." Another writes, "La Roca has become one of our favorites because it's authentic Mexican food."
If you're looking for great early garden fresh produce, it's Kenny's IGA in the Bay Area of Lincoln City. 4 generations of Morgans caring for your every grocery need. All of your favorite beverages, a full deli, meat, produce, and of course, groceries.
Home-style cooking in a hometown atmosphere. Hi, I'm Adina from Zeller's Restaurant in Rose Lodge in Lincoln City. Join us daily for good fun and great food. You can even kick up your heels at Zeller's.
And welcome back. We've got some activities I'd like to draw your attention to. Veterans Free Homemade Soup and Sandwich Luncheon, sponsored by the Elks Lodge. This takes place twice a month, 2nd and 4th Wednesdays, noon until 2 at the Elks Lodge, which is located just down the street from Weimar. As Phil was talking about, we have Senior Fair October 7th. That's next Tuesday up at Chinook Winds Casino Resort. And tickets are now available on sale for the Angel Ball December 6th. That will be again in the Convention Center of Chinook Winds, so take advantage of that as well. Awards Banquet, Lincoln City Chamber of Commerce Awards Banquet on November the 13th, 6 until 8 at the Cultural Center. This is your opportunity to nominate your favorite business. Nominations are open October 1, like right now. Award categories include New Business of the Year, Excellence in Customer Service, Beautification Award, and Community Impact Award. Taft Tiger Booster Auction, that's upcoming on October 11th, 5 to 9. This will be located at Chinook Seafood Grill downstairs of the hotel. Event sponsors are working to earn money and raise money for the sports program and all of the programs up at Taft High School. It's not just the basketball and the football and the baseball and the softball. It is all of the activities.
Right, yeah, band and theater, as I recall. Lots of different student activities that they support across the board.
It's good stuff. Another event and activity that I really enjoy, it's the annual Oktoberfest dinner. This takes place at St. Peter the Fisherman Lutheran Church. Dinner is served from 3 until 7. This is a good dinner. Mm-hmm. This is a very good dinner. You get sausage, sauerkraut, baked potato, German potato salad, Waldorf salad, and a special oatmeal cake. Now, the adults are $12. Children aged 6 and under are $6 at St. Peter the Fisherman Lutheran Church. You'll have an opportunity to see them buy a ticket at the senior fair.
Oh, good, right.
Yep, they'll be up there. Big Band Music Dance, Lincoln Pops, 7 to 9, 9:30. This is the third Thursday of each month out in Glen Eden Beach. And on your side of the table, we have what?
Yeah, so we've got Salmon River Estuary Tour coming up October 11th out at Knight Park between 2 and 4 p.m. So go online to cascadehead.org to secure your pontoon boat ride. And then later on in the month, on the 17th, we just kind of got some posters out for this just recently. Another Natural Arts and Sciences on Tap series, Understanding the Earth Under Our Feet. And we've got a professor emeritus out of Portland State University coming on to tell us all about that. Again, that'll be on the 17th of October at the Pelican, 6 o'clock. Free event, but RSVP to hear all about this from Dr. Scott Burns.
You have limited seating, right?
Yeah, there's only holds about 40 people upstairs, so we have a limited footprint that we can keep. And yeah, just make sure you RSVP, and that way you get yourself in the door.
Sounds good. So that will do to the doings on a Double R show. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, so you, your family, and friends around the world and across the street can join us on the Double R show. For Paul and Jenna, I'm Double R. Have a happy day.
You've been listening to The Double R Show. Join Roger and Paul Robertson as they explore everything about North Lincoln County. The Double R Show, produced by Always Productions and hosted by Roger Robertson. Have a story? Email contact@alwaysproductions.com or call 458-201-3039. For The Double R Show, I'm Jana Grawn.